That hurricane became more like now it's a tropical depression.
Oh my God. Um, Not looking too good for the Dallas Stars. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Blueshirt Barn Hockey Show. My name's Tom Murphy. That's Jerry Spangenberg on the other end. Nice to see everyone tonight. Um,
Welcome
Not
back.
looking too good for the Dallas Stars right here. They really got off to a slow start, and Edmonton kind of jumped all over them. Already pulled the goaltender, and Casey DeSmith is in. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of rough. They did respond with a goal by Robertson, a little later in the period, but
They needed some sort of life and not to give it back because if
yeah,
they gave it back, then it was for sure over. But they got a little bit of life, and they did come back in the first game and win. So there is a possibility. So
they did play better the second half of the period after the goaltending change, but that's still kind of a big hill to climb here. Corey Perry, 40 years old, scored another goal tonight. It's like Jesus. It's like right in front of the net, point blank. It's like that guy like just he just bounces around team to team on these 1 year deals, and everywhere he goes, he like ends up in the finals some way
yeah,
somehow every year. It's like you know he was like a mainstay at Anaheim when they were really good, and it's like really funny how he just keeps moving around, and he always ends up on a good team.
he
It's like
does that, and he just finds a way to score all the time.
it's
He's
not fancy what he does. I mean, he's just been annoying people since he came in the league. He just stands in the front of the net and just
he keeps it
hammers
simple,
away. Yeah, no,
and he
very
gets
simple game.
those grinders and those garbage goals.
And you need people like him in the playoffs. It's
Sure
just,
do.
you know. And speaking of other people that are leaving the playoffs, Carolina was eliminated last night. You know,
That that hurricane became more like now it's a tropical depression.
oh my God. You know, it's so funny because they got off to such a great start, and it's like that whole building's rocking and rolling, and all of a sudden, like Kachuk scores that goal, and like that whole game just flipped over, and it was like, and they were just done, and it was, I don't know,
Air came out of the building and they suffocated.
it's just to hop back on Dallas real quick, like this team is going to look different next year too. You know what I mean? Like you look at like some of their free agents, Jamie Benn, like are you resigning him? Cody Cece, again, Dandanoff, like they have, four or five pretty big free agents in the offseason. I mean, we'll see where that goes, but and you wonder now what the goaltender's thinking. Like
Oh man, yeah.
it's kind of, but just to go back to Florida, I mean, they're going to get a couple days rest here, and they had some guys banged up that came back in that game last night, and we'll see. But I mean, Florida just looks like they're,
Steamrollers,
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
hurricane
Edmonton,
killer.
Edmonton can just, I mean, they can equal out things because of their skill a little bit, but just, I don't know.
Well,
I don't
if
know.
we get a rematch here,
Yeah,
can Edmonton keep up with Florida? Can they
you
do
know
it?
they
Can they
they
beat them
took
in
it
the
to 7
final?
games last year. It's not like they got flattened. You know what I mean? Like Carolina kind of got flattened. I mean, they had the one little bit of life. Other than that, I mean, Florida really dominated this series. It's
Edmonton can't do what they did last year. They were down 3-1 in the
yeah,
series. They can't do that again this year. They need to
new.
kind of take it to the end, game by game, not like crawling
Yeah,
out of
you
a hole.
can't. Yeah, Florida's too good. It's just
They,
people talk about Edmonton's depth, and they really have improved the depth on their team
yeah,
over the past couple of years. Like that guy Skinner scored a goal for them. I mean, he's been scratched since like the LA
I
series.
know,
It's like
yeah.
crazy.
But
And
you
that
know
guy
what?
was
He may not be, scratched
yeah.
because the guy comes in and scores the big goal. So some of those guys, I've always said it. You got guys that are playoff guys, and you got guys that are regular season guys, and
The thing
Skinner
is,
may be a
I
playoff
don't know
guy.
how you can call him a playoff guy. He played all those years in Carolina when they were really bad. Then he went to Buffalo and they've been horrible. And I think he has the record for most games without a playoff goal. He had like over 1,100 games without playing in a playoff game. Like that's the drought. I mean, that's a
Maybe
lot.
he was just on garbage
He
teams.
was bad
Yeah.
teams. But like you just wonder too what's going to happen in Carolina. Like I think Brindamore is a very good coach, but is he just one of those guys like is he a Buck Showalter where he's going to get you to a certain point and you don't get over the hump? You know what I mean? Like, and that's
It's
being
unfortunate because I think he's a good coach. I
I do
just
too.
I think
Has
they're
had a lot of
missing some of
success.
the they're missing some of the right players. That's what I
The
think.
I think the big problem with Carolina is one, the goaltending has been an issue, and two, they have some really good players, but they don't have star power. Like they don't have a Kachuk or a McDavid or a Draisaitl when like things are down where they can just like elevate and be like, all right, like I'm taking over here. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like they
Yep.
don't have that, and they tried to get it this year in Rantanen last year with Gensel. He kind of left him at the altar in the offseason, you know what I mean, and went to Tampa Bay,
Sure
which
did.
looking back at it now, I'm not sure if that was the best move in the world for him, but I mean, obviously he wanted to go to Tampa Bay, so it is what it is, playing for Cooper. But the same thing, like, I don't know, like Rantanen, he's he might have been better off staying in Carolina. I don't know,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you
He
know,
may
and
have.
but again, this game's not over yet. One thing about Rantanen, he kind of when he gets revved up, like he seems like he scores goals in bunches. So you never know. Like he might put on a little clinic here and drop three on somebody. I mean, we've
He
seen
may
that
get to that
before.
point where he'd be like, "I'm not losing this game,"
That's it. I'm just taking over. Just give me the puck. Like get out of the way, and I'm
just like
just
he
gonna do
did,
my thing.
just like he did in the first round.
Yeah, and that you never know. Players like him, when they get hot, it's just like the puck just comes to them. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of funny. But the only other thing I had is one thing I found. I mean, we'll see where it goes in the coming weeks. Obviously, the Mike Sullivan really hasn't rounded out his staff or anything, and like a lot of people, I saw some people talking about that earlier today. And it's like, does he bring in like? Is he waiting for some of these teams to get eliminated to talk to some of these coaches? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? That's something to look at. He's been there a couple weeks now. You think he would have maybe named. I know Dan Muse is still actually under contract with the Rangers. Whether they keep him or not, I don't know. I mean, Michael Pekka defected to Chicago, I believe last week or the week before.
Right.
So
Yep.
we'll see where that goes. I mean, obviously he's got to round out his staff,
Those are
and
some big questions. What I did see was Igor Shesterkin went back to Russia, and he's been training with his old Russian goalie coach, which they're saying that he's going to be hired by the Rangers, and him and the goalie coach now are going to, work in unison with each other.
they still have that guy under contract. I forget his name, but Benoit Allaire is still involved with the Rangers. Not
Yeah,
full time, but he's still like in the mix.
but
So
there's what I read yesterday was Shesterkin's goalie coach. They said he's like really good, and he went
a
back
lot
to
of good
Russia,
Russian
and that
goaltenders.
he's had these the Shesterkin's had him in contact with the New York Rangers, and I believe this guy's really going to get hired, and I think he's going to be part of the
He
goalie
could be.
coaching staff. Yeah.
Well, when you're the highest paid guy on the team, I guess you have to keep him happy. So,
Bruce.
just
Anyway, I
saying.
got I got one more fun thing for us,
All right.
or for everybody, and and as we do this, I want to see comments below. What is your favorite hockey movie? Is it Miracle with Kurt Russell, which is a good one, the whole 1980 Olympics? I really enjoy that one. Or is it Youngblood with Rob Lowe and Patrick Swayze? Do you have
But
a favorite one, Tom?
you left out slap shots though. I mean,
Oh,
slap
yes,
shots
I'm sorry. I forgot Slapshot. Slapshot's another one. We'll put that in there. I know
that
Tom
has
loves
to get in.
Slapshot.
Yeah, that has to be in there. I mean, that was
This,
really good.
this is my favorite here because my favorite line is the only thing better than a glass of beer is tea with Miss McGill. So
Yeah, was pretty
I
good.
love Youngblood. I watch Miracle. But anyway, leave comments down below. You like Slapshot, which is also a great movie,
Yeah.
Youngblood, or Miracle with Kurt Russell? All great
Slapshot's a
movies.
little more comedy like than those other two. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
The Hanson
but
Brothers. I love that. Can you
Paul
shut the
Newman.
F up? I'm trying to listen to the song.
Yeah. Like Paul Newman said, they goes, that was one of my favorite movies to make. He goes, it was just a lot of fun. Like all we did was hang out and horse around and
Yeah,
you
what a
know.
great movie.
Yeah.
Yep, those are our 3 picks here. Let us know. Comment down below which ones you like.
Yep.
So, anyway,
You want
have a great night. We will see you all in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, find us on Spotify, find us on YouTube podcast, and check us out on Instagram at Blueshirt Barn Hockey.
Yep. Thank you, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Have a great night and enjoy the game tonight. Hopefully, maybe Dallas can make a little comeback here and make it a little more interesting. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
Good night. See you next time.